guys, it's Kelsey. So in my homeschool haul Dollar Tree video, I mentioned about doing a video showing kind of what our summer homeschool preschool has looked like, and so I wanted to go ahead and make that video today. This is not going to be talking about why we chose to do it this way or ways that we did it before, or what we plan to do in the future. I think I'll make a separate video for that. This is just going to be strictly what we're doing today, what we've kind of been doing this summer, and I will actually show Liam and I working on his school. To kind of talk about Liam, he is almost 4.5. So when we started this beginning of the summer, he had just turned 4, and basically everything that we use is free or, very inexpensive. We use workbooks from the Dollar Tree, things that I've gotten at garage sales, or half price books, those types of things. We also heavily use the library, and so this is just kind of what we've been doing this summer. So every day we work on 2 workbooks. So at the beginning we started with like a numbers workbook, and then like an alphabet workbook, and we would do 2 pages every, we do school maybe 4 or 5 times a week, sometimes more, sometimes less. It just depends what we have going on that week, what my husband's schedule looks like, those types of things. So it is we are very routine people, but when it comes to homeschool, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. He's 4.5. So this is a book that I picked up at the dollar spot at Target, and they are $1. They had a ton. I think I got maybe, I would say 10 books, 15 books maybe. I basically got all of the pre-K kindergarten books that they had. And so this one is reading readiness, and we are just about done. We only have a few pages left. But this is kind of what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see it. It is just like, this page is fill in short I, so you do I in every one, and then this one is short O sound, so you kind of do O's in the blanks. And he recently just learned the majority of his letters this summer, and he also just learned how to count from like 1 to 30 this summer. Before, he would get stuck on like 12, and he still struggles sometimes, and he knows all of his ABCs, like how to sing the song. He says them correctly now, but that was something that we just started this summer. So more in the fall, we'll start working on writing our letters a lot more. We actually just bought some workbooks that are in the Dollar Tree haul that I think will help that a lot. But for now, if he can do O's very well, he can do I's very well, A's, E's, those types of things are pretty easy for him. But other letters, I do generally have to help him write those, and that's okay, but because he's still learning. So that's the pages that we're going to be working on today. This is another book I picked up from Target dollar spot that was $1, and this is a same or different workbook. And so the beginning half of the workbook is really like choose things that are the same, and now towards the end of the book it's choose things that are different. And sometimes I'll say what's different, and he'll say these, and I'm like, well, those are the same, so which one's different? And he gets it that way. And so it does incorporate shapes and those types of things, but it's just kind of something that I think he needed to work on. We need to work on rhyming and those types of things, and we just kind of implement those when we can. So that's what he's working on today out of his workbooks. We do go to the library every Tuesday. Today is Friday, and so we have yet to get to the library. It's just been one of those weeks, and so I do have some books to pick up for him this week. So we're really down to like the nitty-gritty of the books that we have left, but we do 1 science book every day that we do our school, and we have been doing a lot of the Magic School Bus. I did not realize they had this many Magic School Bus books. Of course, growing up I watched it, but I don't really remember reading that many. So this one is the Magic School Bus Makes a Rainbow. I think we've probably read 10 or 15. I don't know how many there are. I would say 30. So maybe we're halfway done with the series. And then generally we'll read this, and after we're done with we'll do our workbook first. Then we'll always read a science book first, and then we'll read 3 books of his choice. And so after that, we'll watch kind of like an educational video. And we usually correspond the video with this because Netflix has all of the Magic School Buses. We also have the DVDs, but they are on Netflix right now. So we'll read this, and then these are the books that we are going to be reading today. We actually already read this one earlier, and so this is one that he got when he completed the summer reading program at our library, and it's just a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse book. It's not too big, but it's not a beginner book necessarily. This is a Buster, Postcards from Buster book. Buster is a character from the Arthur series, which I love Arthur. I still watch Arthur sometimes. But it's a little bit longer than I had realized, and so I think that we're probably just going to read this one. We actually have 2 Buster books, but I implemented the Mickey Mouse one because I think that one will be saved for a different day. And then Arthur's Halloween. We have read just about all of the Arthur books. I think we've read almost all that our library has. So, and then we, have a couple lying around. But that's what we've been doing as far as reading. We just kind of pick 3 books of our choice. We are in the program 1,000 books before kindergarten, and we are between the 200 and 300. So I think we're at 225 books, and after we go to the library this week, we'll be at around 250. We try to read between 25 to 30 books a week. It doesn't always work out, but that's what we aim for every week. So something else that I wanted to talk about were his favorite books right now. He's 4.5, and so he's obsessed with Lightning McQueen, and we're all really into Disney. So we read a lot of Disney related books, or like the level 1, 2, 3 beginner books. We're really into those, and they're fairly short, and they really hold his attention, and he'll sit down and kind of memorize them and things like that. So that's really fun for him. He also really likes the Arthur books. He likes the Little Critters books right now. He likes Bernstein Bears. They're kind of long, considering we do a Magic School Bus book, which is fairly long, and then we'll do, if we do Bernstein Bears. So we'll try to space them out. Maybe we won't read all 4 books at once if we have those. He's also been watching Bernstein Bears on YouTube, and so that's just been a lot of fun. Clifford. We've kind of been reading Franklin. He's not necessarily into Franklin, but it's funny because anytime he sees a turtle now, he's like, hey, it's Franklin. So those are just kind of the books that he's into right now at 4.5. And like I said, after we do our workbooks first, then we read a science book, then we do 3 books of our choice, and then we watch our educational videos. Sometimes it's Magic School Bus, sometimes it's The Science Kid, sometimes it's the Leapfrog series, Phonics Farm, Numbers Land, all those. He really, really likes those. All of those can be found on Netflix or even YouTube. I know that Sid the Science Kid you can definitely watch on YouTube because it is PBS, and not sure about the others, but that's just what we watch on there. Something else that we do is other things, at a time we have, like I got from the dollar spot at Target, is like the lacing, where it's just a picture and you can take the shoestrings and kind of lace, and he's having fun with that. Play-Doh is a big thing. It was in my homeschool Dollar Tree haul. We also try to go outside as much as possible. It has been ridiculously hot here in Indiana for some reason. You'd think I lived in the South or something. But it's been really, really hot, so we've been limiting our time outside, but he really does like going outside, and so that's just kind of what we do. We keep it really simple, really easy, and it's funny because I tried to do a lot more before, and now that we've made it a lot simpler and inexpensive, he has just like blown up with knowledge. He is just doing so well. So that's kind of what we've been doing this summer, and I will get him. He's napping right now, so I will get him and we will work on school, and you can kind of see what it actually looks like. First, so draw lines to match up the things that are the same. So these two are the same, so go ahead and draw a line.
Okay.
Good job. What's the same as this one?
Read this one.
Yep, draw a line. Okay. Hi! So normally Nolan is in his bed taking a nap. Careful, careful, gentle when we do school, but today he wanted to do school with us. Didn't you, Nolan?
Oh, no.
Hi, buddy.
I did